what you hear when I say you call.
Just remember, you don't have anything on me that I care about, because everything that you have on me, I've let it all hang right out for everybody to see. Now you get to worry about yourself. I don't mind losing my life. What about you?
Tired of the everyday grind. Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all? You are walking the streets of an Indian city. Terrifying, sweltering streets. While the man you fear has already made his mark on you. A mark from which there can be no escape. Oh boy, I'm knocked out. Sorry, did I really? Yeah, I know. How do you feel? Is all your still? But I feel a lot better than Snake Charmer would stop playing that creepy pipe. It's been driving me crazy. Why? There's no point in it. I love it. Jelly, sure, and just with their business. No telling what you and I will be doing. Why? I don't want to come. That's fine. All right. Forget it. But Henry, listen to me. Please. No more music, you understand? No more. Go.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Thank you.
Now we can talk, Henry.
Want to see one of the holes here? Here's one of them. That was nice. Kind of painful.
Oh, it ain't nothing, tough guy like me.
Almost 2 weeks into the siege, Janet Reno was sworn in as Attorney General of the United States. Briefed on the situation in Waco, she endorsed the FBI's plan to be patient and wait out the crisis.
As the siege entered its third week, the FBI turned up the heat.
But waiting did not mean doing nothing. Authorities bombarded the compound with noise and light, and sometimes cut the electricity and phones for hours at a time. Then another major turning point. The FBI tactical team deployed tanks as a physical show of force.
And now I'm like, wow, this looks like a war zone.
It seemed like during the siege, if we did what they asked, the next thing, the guys on the ground, the tactical team, smashing up their vehicles or smashing up, bulldozing the trees down. It's like every time we did it, comply with them, they were punishing us in one way or another.
As the tension mounted and the press coverage grew, the siege drew both curious onlookers and protesters, many of them gun rights supporters. One was a young disenfranchised Army vet named Timothy McVeigh. 2 years later, he would bomb the federal building in Oklahoma City. McVeigh said he did it in part because of the government action at Waco. 16 days into the standoff, David Koresh agrees to let 2 of his followers meet with government negotiators, face to face.
He had selected Steve Schneider, his #1 lieutenant, and Wayne Martin, their Harvard-educated attorney, to come out and talk to our representative. The tension was extremely high. You could quite literally feel the crosshairs on him from the Branch Davidian compound, as I'm sure Steve Schneider and Wayne Martin could feel from our tactical teams that had everybody covered.
The meeting is positive. The FBI negotiators arranged to meet again in 2 days and deliver written assurances requested by Koresh. But Schneider abruptly cancels the second meeting.
He indicated that David didn't think it was necessary. So I said, wait a minute, you want to come out or David doesn't want you to come out? He says, well, David doesn't think it's necessary.
For Agent Sage, a heated phone conversation that follows provokes a crucial realization about Koresh.
At one point, he's talking about my salvation. And I said, David, I am absolutely confident in my salvation as a Christian, and you, partner, are not in a position to judge me. Now, that was a very calculated move, because stop and think about it. If this individual was delusional and thought that he was Jesus Christ, who's in more of a position to judge me as a Christian than Jesus Christ? But in my mind, it had resolved a very critical question, and that is, I did not feel that he was delusional or felt that he was the second coming of Christ. I think that he was a con man, and his chosen area of con was religion.
46 days into the Branch Davidian standoff, FBI negotiators are stymied. There's still no progress. In a concession to Davidian leader David Koresh, the FBI lets him speak with his attorney from inside the compound.
I'm hopeful that this is some real progress and that we can bring this thing to an end real quickly.
After the attorneys went in, there was David said that he was going to write his manuscript of the meanings of the 7 seals.
Supposedly, the manuscript will be Koresh's proof that he is the Lamb of God. At first, Koresh says it will take him 2 days to write about each seal. Then it becomes 2 weeks, and then he says it will take a year.
Had there been serious preparation of the manuscripts, we would have waited. There was none.
On the 49th day of the siege, Attorney General Janet Reno approves the Bureau's plan for a tactical solution: the insertion of tear gas into the compound.
I approved the plan and I'm responsible for it. I advised the president, but I did not advise him as to the details.
It's one more major turning point, though Reno leaves it to the FBI to decide when to take action.
We went
27 days with nobody being released. David Koresh became more violent in his rhetoric.
He has made such paper bad. We are ready for war. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Finally, on about the 18th of April, the decision was made that we've had enough delays, we've had enough disingenuous lies coming from these individuals. It was time to exercise a tactical resolution.
On day 51 of the siege at Waco, the FBI initiates its tactical plan to end the standoff.
David, individuals inside the Branch Davidian compound. We are in the process of placing tear gas into the building.
I learned of the gas that day. I didn't know that they were going to do that. And I thought, wow, well, they're going to gas them out.
Old woman tossed away like trash right in the dumpster. Old woman tossed away like trash right in the dumpster. The worker at the senior housing complex found the body on Tuesday. Thought it was a man. Just because it was Tuesday and April Fool's.
Yeah, indeed. So this is a story that's had a lot of people talking this morning, and they continue to talk today. Now, here's what we've learned. This was not, in fact, just one person who saw this body, but four. Neighbors say that woman was actually a resident here at this apartment complex. Police say this all started yesterday, or overnight rather, at the Peterborough apartments when investigators say the woman jumped from the 16th floor and landed in a parking lot. We learned that 4 people came across that body, none of them calling 911. The first, that overnight desk clerk who saw it, mistook it for the mannequin, thinking it was part of an April Fool's joke. Hours later, another employee saw it too. One-year-old desk clerk who saw it first, well, we learned he asked a couple delivering newspapers to help him move it. And we learned a maintenance worker actually found the woman's body inside a dumpster. And alerted authorities. So far, we've been able to learn that this overnight desk clerk has been fired, not expected to face any charges. But of course, the question we've been asked this morning is how could something like this happen? Police have only said that it could have something to do with the condition of the body after it fell 16 floors. The condition of the body after it fell 16 floors. That may have caused those folks to mistake it for a mannequin, not a person. Not a person. Inside a dumpster. Not a person.
Ella? Please, ma'am, I'd so love to see your play tonight. May I have your permission? Certainly not. You know better than that, you stupid creature. You know where you belong. In the basement, by the garbage can.
But Mrs. Bilby... Ella, you're becoming entirely too forward of late. I advise you to watch your steps. Remember the dark men.
Oh, no. Please, Mr. Roscoe. I'll be good. I promise I will. Oh, no, please don't send for the dark man. I'm sorry, Mrs. Bilby.
Ella, come back. Charles, forget yourself. Let her go.
But how can you treat her like that? Why do you always frighten her? What is all this about the dark men?
Well, Mr. Snell,
Mr. Roscoe, not now. It would spoil our whole evening, and I do so want Mr. Hale to enjoy my play.
Very well, Mrs. Bilby. Later, Charles.
But I want to know about the dark men.
Later.
October 21st. I found an opportunity to speak to Ella alone. I had not dared to speak to her before. Here one has the sense always of pale eyes secretly watching. But last night at the play, I induced her to speak up. As I anticipated, I was sternly reprimanded and told to go and secret myself in the basement where the night watchman wouldn't hear me. This was exactly what I had planned. I went to the basement. There, in the darkness, among the garbage cans, the rats, I heard sobbing. Ella? Ella, is that you? Why are you crying? What is it, Ella?
They wouldn't even let me see the play. Now, I'm so unhappy.
You mustn't cry.
You're the only one who is tired.
Ella, why are you here? Why do they treat you so differently?
Because I'm not like them. I didn't choose to come here.
You mean you were held prisoner?
I was lonely. I came here on the shopping tour with my mother. I got lost behind the counter. It was dark when I awoke. Some of them wanted to send for the dark man because they were afraid I would tell on him. Mrs. Sanders said no. I could stay and be home.
You were sick? But haven't you ever tried to get away?
Oh, no. I don't know anything about it. I wouldn't know what to do. If anyone tries to get out, they send for the dark men.
Ella, who are the dark men?
Don't you know? Oh, it's horrible.
Tell me.
Well, you know how people live in old stores? Symbols and Bloomingdale?
Yes, I know.
They're doctors. Undertakers. And whenever someone dies, or when a burglar gets in and sees these people in my town, they send for the darkness.
It's horrible.
The bodies are put up in the food department. And the darkness comes. I saw them once. It was terrible.
What do they do?
And when they're gone, there's just a wax model left on the counter. Then I'll put a shotgun or a bathing suit and mix it up with all the other wax models in the winter. And nobody ever knows.
Ella, you mean all these dummies are...
No, at least not all of them.
October 30th. I've not kept up my journal. Writing has been out of the question. Once more, I'm frozen with terror. Not for myself now, but for Ella. They hate her. Any time they might turn against her and send her to the dark men. My mind is filled with her. I dream of her every day. I live to see her at night. We've managed it several times. They trust me now and let me roam about without interference. And finally tonight I met her again and said it. Ella, I love you. I love you, Ella. Let's get married, or whatever they do here, and then we can live together in my home in the carpet department. They wouldn't dare hurt you then. Oh, don't look so dismayed. If you like, we'll go away from here. Maybe we can get transferred to Bergdorf Goodman, overlooking Central Park.
Don't, Charles, don't.
Oh, but I love you. Ella, you're not in love with someone else.
I am.
But who? I thought you hated them all. Oh, it must be Roscoe. He's the only one that's young enough.
Oh, no, Charles, not Roscoe. Especially not him. Oh, I do hate them all. Oh, Shudder.
Well, who is it then? Who?
The night watch.
No, it's impossible.
I love it. It smells of the sky.
Ella.
Oh, it was wonderful. The way it happened. Don't tell on the door, or they'll punish me.
Oh, no.
There you are, coming around the corner in the ladies' laundry department. I was caught. There were only some wax models in their underclothes. There's nothing else to do.
I see.
Stop there. Stop. Hey, honey, how wish they made them like you on his avenue. Oh, Charles, wasn't that a lovely thing to say?
Personally, I should have said Park Avenue.
Charles, don't get like these people here. It doesn't matter what avenue. It was just so lovely.
But what can you do about it, Ella? He belongs to another world.
So 8th Avenue, but I want to go there. Charles, are you really my friend?
Yes, of course I am.
Then I'll tell you. I'm going to stand there again in the laundry department so you'll see me.
And then?
Perhaps you'll beat me again.
Oh, Ella, you're only torturing yourself.
No. And he'll take me away.
Take you away? Oh, no, Ella. I couldn't bear that. You don't love him. You only think you do because you think he'll take you out of here. But you don't know that he will. And I will, Ella. I've made up my mind.
Even if I loved you, you couldn't do it.
Why not?
You really belong to me. Just because one.
Ella, you mustn't say that.
And...
What?
I've got to go. Watching us.
Wait, Ella.
Goodbye.
No, Ella, come back. Ella!
Please don't, fellow. You aroused the night watchman.
Roscoe.
Yes. Love can be very upsetting, can it? You heard? Just the last moment or so. Very touching. I was rather surprised. And yet it's understandable. I've been attracted to Ella myself. We're still young, you know. And so she loves another. Too bad, old fellow. Who could it be? Could it be that I am the cause of your heartbreak?
You flatter yourself too much, Roscoe.
Then who? The old judge? Certainly not. The colonel? Hardly.
None of those.
Not one of the constables.
The staff. She loves the night watchman. Can you imagine that? She loves the night...
Oh. Yeah!
Roscoe, I shouldn't have said that. It's not true. At least I don't think it's true. You wouldn't... You said you loved her too. You wouldn't do anything... Tell anybody. That's a secret between us, between friends, isn't it?
Of course, old man. As secret as the grave.
She's young. Perhaps he'll leave and she'll forget him. In time, who knows? Perhaps she will learn to love you, or me.
Of course, in time.
And we'll figure a way to keep her safe here.
Absolutely safe. Now, don't you worry about it. Well, it's almost dawn. Time for bed. Good morning, Charles.